That day, I caught Josephine stealing chocolate.
Hello. May I help you?
I didn't call her out on it. Instead, I picked up some chocolate and gave it to her. She was completely flustered and hurried away. What she didn't know was that I had tracked down her home to give her chocolate.
What do you want? You forgot this?
I said I wanted to be friends and offered her the chocolate.
Do me a favor. Try one of these rose creams.
Faced with my friendly gesture, she gladly accepted. The fragrance of the roses brought a smile to her face, but she didn't even get a chance to savour it before her husband's shout interrupted her. Startled, she quickly spit it out. She responded to her husband in a panic. When I tried to comfort her, she volunteered a secret about me, that the mayor had been bad-mouthing me all over town, implying I was a morally corrupt woman. The reason the mayor was doing this was because I'm an atheist. I had refused the mayor's demand to attend church prayers and he held a grudge over it. He had the pastor condemn me for my clothing, declaring I violated the town's conservative code. He even spread rumours that I was the devil incarnate, warning residents to stay away from the chocolate shop. It all suddenly made sense to me. Although the residents were interested in the chocolate, no one had ever dared to come in and buy any. So the next day I confronted the mayor and demanded an explanation. But he refused to admit any wrongdoing.
If you're expecting me to just shrivel up and blow away, you're going to be highly disappointed.
I declared war on the mayor, but the moment I got back to the shop, I ran into Josephine, who had been waiting for me. She sincerely apologised and wanted to pay for the chocolate she'd stolen, but I told her it never happened. I invited her in for some hot cocoa. She gradually let her guard down and started opening up to me. She talked about being constrained by rigid doctrines, having to go to church every week for meaningless prayers, and coming home to her husband's brutal abuse. Even though she no longer loved him, she couldn't leave because she'd be condemned by everyone. I told her she wasn't living for her husband. She was the master of her own life. A few days later, I was woken up by knocking at the door.
I did it.
Her husband had gotten drunk and beaten her again, but this time she didn't just take it. While he was too drunk to know what was happening, she tied his feet tightly with a belt and escaped from that hell. Looking at her injuries from the abuse, I took her in with a heavy heart. I brought her into the kitchen to make chocolate with me, but to my surprise, her husband twisted the story and accused her of abandoning him. The mayor, being a fellow traditionalist, despised anyone who disrupted marriages. So the mayor came to the shop demanding I hand over Josephine so she could go home and apologise to her husband. I simply lifted Josephine's hair to reveal her wounds.
Is that sanctified enough for you? It's not the first time.
I'm truly sorry.
To maintain his authority, the mayor said he would see justice done for Josephine. He dragged her husband to the church and forced him to repent.